Hi guys, my name is Domenico and I'm going to be making my Experts Famous Meatballs. According to your email, the ingredients are 3 pounds of ground beef, 3/4 cups of breadcrumbs, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, a third a cup of milk, 2 eggs, 3 large cloves of garlic, and parsley. Now that you have all of your ingredients, the first thing you want to do is put your meat in a bowl and make sure your hands are clean before moving on. Next, we will be moving on to adding salt and pepper. Salt the meat generously because it is what gives the meatball its flavor, and same thing with pepper. You want to add a good amount because whenever there is salt, there is pepper. So after you add the salt and pepper, you want to add cheese. Cheese is very important. You can use any cheese you like, but my mom likes to use Parmesan cheese. I added about a half a cup of cheese. After you put in the cheese, one of the most important ingredients in Italian cooking is garlic. I'm using about 3 cloves of garlic, and what my mom suggests to do is dice it on a separate plate so it's in bite-sized pieces. I then add the garlic into the bowl with the other ingredients. Then I'm going to crack in 2 eggs, one at a time. Eggs are a very important ingredient because they are what bind the meat together and make sure they don't fall apart, and they add to the overall texture and flavor. After putting the eggs in, you put a small handful of parsley into the bowl, which adds a ton of flavor and freshness. Then, you put in the milk, which kind of softens the meat and adds to that end texture. Begin mixing the meat mixture with one hand to combine all over the ingredients in the bowl. Make sure you have the other hand free and clean. It's always important to keep your hands clean, especially when cooking with meat, but you need this clean hand to slowly incorporate the breadcrumbs. Alternate mixing the meat and adding breadcrumbs until you have no breadcrumbs left. The breadcrumbs are also very important in order to hold the meatball together. You can use store-bought breadcrumbs, or you can even make your own by blending leftover bread. My mom has been making these meatballs for over 25 years. They have made multiple debuts at family party events and holidays, and they just simply hit different. Continue mixing the meat, but now with 2 hands, and mix the meat very well. You don't want to overmix the meat, or else it will be tough. Then, after that, you can start making the meatballs. What you do is you grab a small portion of the meat and roll it between your hands into a golf ball form and place it on a baking sheet so you can prepare them for the oven. While you prepare the meat, make sure your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. This recipe makes about 24 meatballs. Continue to roll the meatballs until all of the meat mixture is gone. Like I said today, we are baking the meatballs as a healthier alternative, but you could also fry them or cook them in sauce. These meatballs pair great with my mom's homemade sauce. Once you're done rolling, you can put it in the oven for about 25 minutes until they are golden brown. And then you can take them out. Your whole kitchen will smell great, and that's the final result. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to try this at home. You will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching.